she was just there for the season.
Mic check, 1, 2.
I'ma give you what you need, baby.
I hear you.
Came in sound like Teddy, boy.
I hear you.
I got all levels, man. It don't matter, man. I do it all.
I want to say all that, but
I do it all.
Oh.
Saying it all a little too thorough.
Right. Krew Season Podcast, man. We back again. This episode 155.
155. Hey, almost messed up.
We almost got
155. I had to play. I'm not playing.
Almost.
I was fooling y'all.
I was fooling y'all. This was a joke. OT is in the building.
What's good, man?
Y'all know Smooth is in the building. What's cracking, people?
Trill AC, man. Another episode of the Krew Season Podcast, man. We back again. God damn it. Feel good to be back home, man. Y'all boys good before we get this thing started?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to say one thing really quick.
What's up?
Just want to shout y'all boys out. You know, it was on my heart. You know, y'all my dogs and everything. And, you know, we done been through a lot.
Man.
There's a lot of stories we could share. A lot of stories will never, ever air.
Nigga still rhyming. Okay, I see.
But no, man, just, you know what I'm saying, just for everything, you know, wisdom, games y'all share with me that we share with the pod, just the growth, man, just from, you know, seeing just where we were just years ago, you know what I'm saying, playing dominoes at B Crib, talking shit, playing mad, whatever, just from doing all that to where we at today with the families and just everything, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout y'all boys out, man.
It's growing up, man. We the grown men now, literally.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it's, you know, I think you start recollecting, especially when the family come into play. That's when it really hits you. Like, wait a minute, I'm somebody's daddy for real. Like, I'm in charge of the barbecues. I'm in charge of the cookouts. I'm in charge of getting the family together for the gatherings. Hold on. I used to just pull up and pull up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No responsibility.
Let me know what time.
Right. But yeah, nah, I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. And you know, we appreciate you too, bro. You know that, man. You know it's love. But yeah, it's been dope watching, you know, y'all turn into the men that y'all done became. So I mean, I definitely agree, and we got a long fucking way to go.
Absolutely.
In terms of goals and things of that nature, but hell yeah. So, all right, man. Without further ado, man, let's dive in here, man. Top of the docket.
What we got?
There's a young man. Government's name is Jay Jenkins. Some may know him as Young Jeezy. Recently, filed for divorce. He filed for divorce. Just to give a little backstory, he was married to a young lady named Jeannie Mai. She's on one of those morning talk shows. And before they got married, she said some things that were a bit controversial in terms of black men, right? She was speaking on black men. They asked her about black men, and she felt like, you know, black men are a good side dish. But like the white men, you know, they are like the main entree. You know, they're lean and, you know, nutritional for you know, but black men are like a side. You know, side piece. Nice something to like play with here, there, but nothing to take serious. Those was her words, right? And this was before Jeezy met her. Jeezy met her and heard what she said and said that he spoke to her about it and they came to an understanding and blah, blah, blah. And he proceeds to marry this woman. They was married for a couple years and now he's filing for divorce. Now, rumor has it that not even rumor, she came out and said that she has anger issues that Jeezy, you know, basically opened up her knowledge to, and they were a bit uncontrollable. So it's basically cold because, you know, she watering it down. So it's cold for she was in the relationship acting a goddamn fool, going crazy, cussing the man out, probably violent in public, all type of stuff like that. Jeezy got tired of it and said, I'm out. So what's y'all thoughts on this whole ordeal?
Prime example, a lot of times it being in your face and you want to ignore them and go through with it for selfish reasons. You know, maybe you think you can change this person's mind or who they are, any of that. But no, man, that's just, when people present to you who they are, like it is what it is. Like ain't no talking, ain't no understanding. Like this woman, this was just a general conversation with how she felt. And she meant every word when she said it. She was leaning into that. And for you to date a woman after all that she said, like, no. You knew this was going to be the turnout. You knew what it was. And at this point, Jeezy is supposed to be kind of, I guess, redefined his image and who he was, and he's trying to change himself and be on the straight and narrow. And now he talking about education and investing and all these other things versus what he was originally doing. And people thinking that his wife had something to do with it, ex-wife now, but they thinking that she had something to do with that transformation, which she probably did, but. Yeah, that's just not something that you should have even entertained from the jump. I don't know, whatever they had going on, it was something that he saw, obviously, but nah, man. She already set the precedent before y'all even met.
Like, you understand me?
You knew
that
it.
She do not fuck with black men. That's what's her words for real. That's what it was.
A side dish.
You understand me?
Toy. Plaything.
I let them sneak in through the back. That's basically what she was saying, bro.
That's crazy.
And you still married this woman, bro. What you thought it was gonna be? You still entertained this woman. I'd have never spoke to that woman. Never. You understand me? I'd have been treating her like a side dish. They'd have been like, she trying to speak to you. Who? Mm-hmm. Man, tell her I'm too important for her. I'd have never spoke to that woman, man. But hey, I'm glad he getting a divorce, man. Hey, man. I don't like that she's another single mother in this shit, but hey.
True, very true.
You get what you give. You understand me? People out here trying to blame that man for making her a single mother, man. She said of her own volition, I'm in here wild. I got anger issues, but that would have been reversed. Y'all would have been all on Jeezy ass about anger issues.
It's always
you can't control yourself. I mean, no matter what we going through. I mean, goddamn, you know how y'all be doing, man. So nonsense is on y'all side. Y'all on some what was he doing? Why was he making her so angry? Right. We just can't win, bro. He making her a single mother. So angry? I'm telling you.
What did he do to provoke?
He making her another single mother. God damn, man.
She made herself another single.
Bro, we can't have no peace, dog. They say they want comfort from men and all this type of stuff, bro. Knowing the statistics that men kill themselves, you know what I'm saying, at this high ass rate all the time, every day, bro. Knowing all this shit, bro. Knowing that all the cards are stacked against black men out here, bro. And we still don't get no grace, bro. Even when y'all side messing up. And she not a black woman. No, she not a black woman. Asian. You understand me? Damn, she not even of the culture for real. And we still don't get no grace. We still, man. Throw everybody away from 25 to 40 or something. 35, 40. Throw all of us, including me. Put me in there with y'all, man. You understand me? Everybody in that month, they just need to delete all of them. You understand me? I wish it was like a button on the matrix. You backstab everybody. You know what I'm saying? Control, alt, delete.
That's crazy.
Like, damn.
Well, yeah, I mean, just like O said, man, people show you who they are, man, you got to believe them, bro. Like, the signs be there. And that's what be the wild part about a lot of these relationships. People be acting so surprised when they go left. I can't believe this person is like this. I can't believe they acting like this. And we had a kid together, and it's that and third. And that, the signs was there. She made it clear as day. She does not respect black men. Don't matter that you can come in there and smash. It's a lot of chicks that have sex with you that don't respect you at all.
You know what I'm saying? Don't matter if you got money.
Especially chicks from other races, because a lot of it is fetish. Mm-hmm. It's not true infatuation. It's not true interest. It's fetish.
Yep.
And once she hit that fetish and you know what I'm saying, you were no longer a value to her. And I kind of think that's what happened. Jeezy, which is ironic because it's typically women going in thinking I can change this person's mind. He went in thinking that he could change her mind.
He sure did.
Got her pregnant. And now we in a situation where now you about to be paying child support, you about to be paying all, because he filed too. So you about to be paying child support, you about to be doing all that. Alimony from a situation where the red flags was as bright as day. Like, I don't understand it. I'm thoroughly confused. That's like what his thought process was. And I remember even when he got into that relationship, I lost respect for him.
It was like, huh?
Right. This ain't the same Jeezy that won Trap of the Year 4 times in a row, man. It's not.
She's supposed to be with a trap star, you know what I'm saying? Trap hood star that then got her life together. She's still bad. She making business moves with you. Y'all powering this thing through. Hey, y'all supposed to be on some dog type shit, you know what I'm saying?
He tried to... Yeah, I was highly disappointed, man. But you know, again, some people got to get smacked in the face to learn the lesson. Some people can't just watch the shit happen in front of them or read the signs or watch somebody else make the mistakes. Now they'll watch them make the mistakes and feel like, nah, I can do it different. Mm-hmm. I could just go this way instead of that way, and I'll be all right. And then you get situations like this. Now, you know, now this child got to grow up in a broken home. That's the reality of this shit. You see what I'm saying? So, man, we got to be a little more diligent in our decision making. We got to take the vetting process a little more serious, and we got to believe the red sign, the red flags when we see them, bro. Because they be there. I don't care what y'all say. These people are not that good at hiding their flaws. They not. But what happens is we be liking somebody so damn much to where we be like, okay, well, it's not really red. It's kind of pink. If you look at it from this angle, it ain't really red for real. It's kind of pink if you look at it right. That's what we do.
The LED light as close as possible.
Like, come on, bro. Like, this is blatant. Stay away from this. And we go there anyway. And then when they go left, I cannot believe this person is acting like this. There we are.
I just hope that kid is, you know, at least in a healthy, semi-healthy environment. Because the parents going to be apart, but I'm just hoping, you know, she don't do nothing like try to use them against them and all that.
It's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be healthy. You know why? Because like we adamantly saying she say she don't fuck with black people. That's basically what she said, bro. I don't fuck with y'all. You understand me? So her kid is black. No matter how she want to slice it, no matter what, your kid's black.
Facts.
You understand me? Your kid gonna grow up in this world. And when your kid gets some understanding, you know how cruel other kids are. You know, first time your kid get out of line or somebody beefing with them, that will be brought to the table. That will be used as ammunition against your son. And then you're going to have to explain yourself. You understand me? And be in your feelings about all this shit. So I hope you preparing yourself. You understand me? Or I hope you get to your son early enough and you know, when he got some understanding, hey, this is what I said back then. I don't feel like that. Nah, I'm raising a black child. Bro, it's going to be a lot of fluff you're going to have to do. For real. So you might as well prepare yourself because you raising a black boy, man. That's just how it's going to work.
That's facts, man. Speaking of broken homes, we're gonna stay right there. Teyana Taylor. Iman Shumpert. God damn. Separated officially. Teyana came out and made the announcement herself.
Couple too.
Because it was rumors, you know, going around like, damn. Like,
lying on my dog name.
We don't see them together no more. What did Iman do? You know, that's always the go-to. Like when you don't got no information and a couple break up, what did the man do? And that's why I think it was dope of Teyana to come out and put this long Instagram post up saying he didn't cheat, wasn't no infidelity, wasn't nothing. We just in different places right now. We growing into 2 different places. Iman started his podcast. Teyana is like getting real big in like the fashion designer industry and things of that nature. And, you know, they want to go pursue their careers 100 miles an hour. And, you know, it's probably not like it. Well, not probably. It's not like it used to be in terms of the investment in a relationship. So they doing what they got to do in their opinion. And, you know, she just wanted to beat everybody to the punch before the rumors got too far. But in the process of that, we've created a broken home. So what's your thoughts on all of this, man?
Hey, man, long as they parent well, get their shit together as far as that, I'm cool with it, man. Live your life, bro. You understand me? As long as they great parents to this kid, the kid don't feel no slack on each end. You know what I'm saying? Like everything else, life is life, bro. You understand me? Everybody not meant to stay in your life forever, man. So that's just how I feel about it. So I just hope they parent well. That's it.
You always want to hope for the best, especially when you see a couple like that. Like, you definitely want to root for them. I mean, you go from seeing Teyana Taylor as a young star, you know what I'm saying, on TV and things like that. So especially us, people our age, we've been knowing her for a minute. Then you got Iman, who's a hooper, a dog on the court,
right?
You know, then won championships, and, you know, he got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, momentum and things like that about him. So seeing them two together, like, you're like, yeah, that's a dope couple. And then you kind of, from the outside looking in, it just seemed like they just had the right chemistry. You know, it just seemed like, yeah, that's a couple that's gonna make it.
Right.
You know, it didn't seem like at any given time it was never like, they're like, why are they together? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just unfortunate that, you know, they started building a family and, you know, they're not gonna be able to just sustain that. But hopefully they can come back around to it because again, it's just them both having different types of endeavors right now. So it could be that, and they circle back. You know, hopefully it's something like that. But yeah, man, it just sucks because definitely when you in that moment and you want to last and be with somebody forever, I mean that's the goal,
right.
Especially as a man, because you go through so many different things and obstacles before you even get to that stage in the first place. So when I finally decide that I want to be married and committed to this person for the rest of my life, I don't want to do nothing else.
Right.
Divorce is the last thing on my mind. So, you know, just prayers out to them, and, you know, I hope they can, you know what I'm saying, be a healthy co-parent relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I think also just to point out that it's possible for people to separate amicably. I think that's what this shows. You see what I'm saying? Like, once you hit a point and it's like, we ain't got to be at each other's throats when we break up. We can, you know what I'm saying, come sit down, have a real conversation. Like, look, we in different places right now. And it might be best for you to go pursue what it is that you want to go pursue. And I'll pursue what I'll go pursue. Because if we stay together and we miserable, you know who's going to suffer from that the worst? Our children that we trying to protect and take care of. So sometimes that is the healthy decision. It's an unpopular decision. I wouldn't recommend the decision. I hate to see married couples break up, whatever the case may be. But sometimes it just gets to the point to where, like, we doing more harm to each other together than we would be doing apart. And because we harming each other, we harming our kid twice as much. So I think this was just a showcase, you know, Teyana Taylor class act, come out, you know, and bail that man out. Because, you know, rumors is going around, who he cheated with, who he got pregnant, blah, blah, blah. She came in like, nah, it ain't none of that. It's just we had a conversation and that's what it is.
Because I think a woman did come out and say they had messed around, right? That was the whole reason for doing that.
The rumors come around.
That was honorable.
Yeah, man, these always be lying. And that's another thing. You got to stop looking for clout and things of that nature. Talking about the man had a side baby and all of that. And none of that's true.
Every time it's black men, dog, it's clout. Something they want the clout with it, bro.
It's crazy. Like you signed up for the side role, and that's cool. I ain't knocking that. You see what I'm saying? Because every relationship is different. It work different. But when you sign up for the role, honor the role. Don't sign up for the role, be trying to throw a nigga under the bus and
trying to snitch.
Trying to snitch out some hand, ruin them hand relationship. You knew what you were signing up for. Why are you out in public making statements? That's what I don't understand. But let's take it to a deeper conversation. But do y'all feel like people in this era take their wedding vows serious enough? Because I mean, they did a study that says way more people in this era breaking their marriage for irreconcilable differences than ever in history, right? And irreconcilable differences essentially means gray area. I don't like you. I'm not in love with you like that no more, and I just want to go chase, you know, being in love with somebody. Do y'all feel like people in this era do not take their wedding vows as serious?
Nope, absolutely, they do not. And I think about that one video that we had a while back when the woman was talking about how she outgrew him. She went to school and did all this other stuff, and now she's in a somewhat comfortable position after originally he was the breadwinner. And after X amount of years, whatever it was like 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. Then she just felt, well, you know, now I just outgrew him.
I need to replace him with a new nigga. Yeah, damn me, new money, new nigga. Look, sound good together. It
just ain't right. People just don't understand like the day for day commitment that it's supposed to take. And during that time, it may be 4 to 5 years where your husband, which it seemed like what he was doing, was taking the back seat while you progress.
Right.
Why would I try to step on your shine when you trying to progress and better your life?
He wasn't taking the back seat because her thing was she went to school and then got the job. So that means he was providing while you was going chase your dream.
Right.
Because if he wasn't providing, she wouldn't have been able to go to school.
Right.
You understand me? So he provided the necessary life tools for y'all, and you went and got your degree. And then the moment you got your job, you look back and was like, shit, nigga. I make 100 now.
And you make that little 50. Ain't gonna work for me no more, my boy.
But that's what it's from, man. It ain't real love. It's something behind it. It's not about who that person is and what they bring, the outside values, the characteristics, the personality. Are they caring? Like, are they a family person? Like, those qualities, I don't think people just really looking at. They looking at what's the hype right now. I want to get married. I want, to have a party, have friends and family. I want to have the biggest thing. I want to, do all this stuff but not really commit to your partner.
Right.
You out there talking about your partner to your family members behind their back and doing all this other stuff instead of loving and learning them. Like, that's what it's supposed to be about. When you in that, it's about you two. You should be learning anything and everything about your partner. But everybody's not doing that. They get into a relationship and like, okay, now what can you do for me? What can you bring? What can you provide? I'm just gonna sit back and I need you to perform an act. How well can you entertain me?
That is a fact. But
I need this done, taken care of. I need my nails done. I need my hair done. All this stuff needs to be taken care of. And what I'm gonna give you is what you get.
Right.
Yo, you know what they don't tell people, bro, about this marriage shit, bro, and people don't go seeking like real counsel on this shit. Like, when you with somebody every day, bro, you're not gonna like them every day. You just not. You don't give a fuck what's going on. You just not gonna enjoy them every single day, bro. It's gonna be a problem somewhere. You understand me? It's gonna be days you just gonna want to chill. You ain't gonna just want to be talking. Same thing on her end. It's days you ain't gonna want to do it. She ain't gonna want to do all that. She gonna want some peace and all that type of shit there. But in our generation, dog, they don't get that, bro. The moment they feel unhappy, they ready to get divorced. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Are you unhappy or are you out of love? You understand me? That's two totally different things. You understand me? Because I cannot like my wife. Don't mean I don't love you. Don't mean I'm not in love with you. You understand me? So a lot of us, dog, in this generation, that's why they get divorced. They get divorced because I am unhappy. And then when they get back out to the streets, they get trashed and dogged. And I know they be sitting there with their fucking hands twiddling like, man, I had a dude coming home to me every day. You understand me? He just wanted to love me. And then they start figuring it out. But in that, it's hard for you to marry again. So, bro, our generation is fucked up, boy.
And social media don't help too, because one of the worst things you can do in a relationship is look around and compare your situation to theirs. Because that'll be the quickest way for you to have a downfall. Because every little thing your partner does, you're going to compare it to the internet. You're going to compare it to the close friend. If your friend got some money or something like that, they're looking around like, oh, this person is doing this. This person is traveling here. This person is getting that. And my husband not doing this stuff for me. My partner not doing this stuff for me. But what they are doing, what you don't see, is being there every single day, is being there on your worst days when you crying and not feeling good, is making sure that things are taken care of around the house, helping out with their family and your family. But you worried about gifts or you worried about traveling and things like that. That's not what a relationship is always going to be about. First off, everybody don't have money like that in the first place. Let's get that understood. The average person may travel, go somewhere twice a year. Because outside of that, they're working. Like the time that they do take off, guess what they doing? They taking off to rest. They taking off because one of their kids are sick. Like that's the reason they taking their vacation. They can't just take their vacation just to go spend a few $1,000s every year. That's just not reality. So you can't compare your situation to other people's situations because, like I said, that's going to be the quickest way for y'all to have a downfall. And you have to love your person for who they are and what they provide, and then try to see how can I help now? Like if your person is doing everything that they need to do, how can I relieve them of some of that?
Right.
But like people just selfish. They just ready for, okay, now what's next? What else can you do? Why they break their back and tired and you wondering why they sleeping in a little more, or you wondering why they, staying in the car a little longer when they get home from work. It's because you wearing them down. And you're not trying to help in no way.
I think they need to go get, like married couples these days need to get counsel from people that's been divorced. You know what I'm saying? To get some real game. Like, why did you get divorced? Would you do it again if, you understand me? Like, they need game like that. You understand me? Because then people that's been married for a while, for real, and they get the divorces and all that, and even the people that was really in love and they get a divorce after 3 years and all that type of shit, after they had that time to ponder or what happened and all that, bro, they'll tell you, bro, like everything that happened, my divorce wasn't worth that. It wasn't worth that. If I can redo it, we can talk about some things. We can put some different things on the table. You understand me? But everybody, like even when I got married, like a lot of people was just talking about the good shit. Oh yeah, hey, y'all married now? You gonna, hey man, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Man, I don't want to know nothing about that. My hustle gonna get me that regardless. Tell me about the bad shit, man. Tell me about the shit. You understand me? After we done told each other the same stories for 7 years, where we at now? Tell me about that shit, bro. That's what I want to know. You understand? Because that's the shit. That's the integral shit that's gonna keep us together. And the shit you can speed me up on learning.
All right.
You understand me? But we don't get that. We don't get that type of game, man. And that's sad, man. And to be honest, it ain't enough for us in healthy marriages anyway to even give out that type of game. So in a way, man, most of us when we get married at the beginning of this shit, you your family's first healthy marriage. You understand me? Now, how y'all go and live about that shit, but at the initial start of that shit, your family's first healthy marriage, no matter how long people in your family been married, bro. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think I think most people treat marriage as like buying a new car. Like if we're gonna be real, they don't really know what they signing up for. You know, it just look cool. That's just like going to that lot and, you know, you get that nice brand new car, man. It look beautiful on the lot and all of that. And you take it home and, you know, you in love with that car for a few weeks, a few months till stuff start going wrong with it. And you go get that fixed. Boom, something else go wrong. You get that fixed. And you're like, all right, this is just getting to be too much. Let me go get a new car. But I think, you know, again, if you knew what you were signing up for, then you expect things to go wrong. So you plan accordingly, or you try your best to kind of weave around it or set up the finances to be able to take care of the car. I'm using that car analogy for a relationship. That's the same thing. When you get into a relationship, it's like bro and them is saying things are going to go wrong. We ain't going to always like each other. It just is what it is. It's going to be days to where you done came home from work and you tired as hell and you don't want to be bothered. And I may want to kick it, and I may take that personal. Now we beefing, or whatever the case may be. But over simple things like that, it ain't really a hard dislike, but it's just like kind of annoyed. Because again, we all need our space, but we forced to be around each other every single day. And after a while, you start just finding little things that just annoy you. Like, God damn, why you gotta sleep with the TV on, bro? You just go watch it downstairs. Like just little things just start getting to you, and that's the nuance of marriage that people don't tell you about. They only tell you about the, hey, yeah, y'all, you know, y'all got y'all assets. Y'all gonna be able to take trips. Y'all buy y'all house, have some kids. Oh man, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. But they don't tell you the other side of it. Like once y'all hit that plateau, how do we keep elevating from that point? Because most people hit that plateau and just fall off the cliff. Because it's like I said earlier, they'd rather go buy a new car than constantly keep fixing what's wrong or take preventative measures to make sure that the car don't break down a couple years after I bought it. Right. So I think that's the main mistake, man. And, you know, it's just not a lot of information out there on it. So a lot of people is having to find out the hard way. And let's just be honest here. A lot of people get married who shouldn't be married.
Yep, facts.
That's just what it is. It's kind of like college. You know, when you in a household, your mama tell you, no, you going to college. No, you going to college. You going to college. That kid might not be good in school. It's just, so you about to pay $40,000 of debt to go there and fail. That person's not built for college. Just because it's a healthy thing to do or it's a productive thing to do doesn't mean that they passionate about it. And if they not, then they gonna fail and they gonna burn the opportunity. I feel like it's the same thing with marriage. Some people are just meant to be dating around until they gone. That's just real. They don't have commitment like that. They don't have conflict resolution like that. They don't have the sense to go create new memories once we done ran out of shit to talk about. Because that's what happens. You talking to each other every day. Y'all know everything about each other. Like your partner come home. I'm talking about year 10, year 15. Your partner come home from work. You know what they gonna say before they even open their mouth.
Hey, babe.
Like you see the routine in your head. Even the issues that they gonna bring up. You know what's coming. And it's like, it's at that point to where the marriage is truly tested. Like, how bad do y'all want this? And most people fold. I'd rather go outside and find me something new and exciting than to sit here and try to figure out how we can refurbish our relationship and get it back to where it need to be. Because it's just easier to trade that used car in with all these issues and go get me a brand new note.
And risk it all.
Yep. And using your car analogy, take it just a little bit further too, is not like we talk about vetting, not doing your research on what you need to do. Instead of you getting a nice Camry, reliable car,
right?
Nice, Maxima or something, you want to get the Benz.
Yep.
And guess what? The things that's on there a little bit, the maintenance a little bit different. The oil change is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? The brakes a little bit different. The type of tires you got to get is different. It's so many small things that people really don't pay attention to, and they just want to get it because, it's a Benz. I want to get it.
That's it.
Putting yourself in a little more debt instead of you getting something more affordable. Like it just is layers to it, and you can apply that to a relationship. Y'all really got to take y'all time and just really understand that this shit is a process. You can't just jump into it because it's exciting. Mm-hmm. Like you need to know a little bit more about this person. Y'all going out hanging all the time, and you only going to the hotel. You never going to his crib, or he always got to come to your crib. After 6 months, you might want to. Do you have a girl? Like, what are we? What are we in a situation? Like, a lot of times you get caught up in situations when you was just going with the flow because you had no plan. So now you have no plan. You just letting whatever happens. And that's how y'all end up in situations.
Hey, we really approaching a time to where, like the big wedding is going to be something earned. For real.
It should have always been that way.
Traditionally, it ain't been that way. You understand me? She get the big wedding off the rip. Well, let me not say she because it's his day too. They both get the big wedding. Who they? Shit. But they do the big wedding and shit, right? But shit, that's when rent was $500.
I missed them days.
Yeah,
man. That was a long time ago.
$700. We can go do some shit, recover in a year or two, and start setting our life up. These days, rent alone. From what I'm looking at, from what I seen out here, man, my boy looking for an apartment, bro. The cheapest that was available, bro, was $1,800.
All right.
Bro, the shit is getting ridiculous,
bro. The bedroom was smaller than this.
Man, bro. This shit is ridiculous now.
So with that, and that's just the rent. We're not talking all bills, car note, none of that. We ain't talking all bills. The rent, $1,800, right? Bam. Got to pay this $1,800 every month on top of eating, on top of gas, on top of insurance. You understand me? On top of all the other bills.
Don't be dating.
Hey, on top of paying my phone bill. You understand me? And now that I got me a woman, oh Lord, that's another.
Because women think money just comes from you just pick it up out of thin air.
Finessing another $500, squeezing another $500 to try to, you know what I'm saying, please this woman, bro. And then y'all on the verge of getting married, and she come to you like, shit, I want this lavish wedding.
How?
Baby, I'm on my knees. I don't give a damn.
Your family ain't got nothing. But you want this big ass wedding. Who paying for it?
We really approaching the time, bro. Like, a lot of shit is about to change as far as this relationship shit. Everybody looking at everybody's pockets like, hey, what... Financially, what you putting on the table? If we can agree on that, we can build everything else. But if we both ain't aight financially, you know what I mean? What I mean by aight these days together, 40,000 together, that's 80 racks. Y'all can live aight.
Right. I'm gonna tell you right now, you squeezing with that.
Oh, you squeeze? Yeah, you squeezing.
Low key.
You squeezing? Yeah, of course. But you can build from that. You get what I'm saying? But right now, bro, it's 50,000, bro.
Bro, I remember coming up when teachers...
it's like the new 30,000.
Yeah.
It's like the new 30,000.
Coming up when you thought teachers had like decent salary and all that stuff. It was cool back then.
I don't see how they was teaching.
2011. When you was at the crib, that was 11, 12, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Guess how much I went? 2-bedroom. Guess how much that was?
What?
$1,000.
What?
That was 12 years ago.
What?
My shit, almost 2 now. At same damn area, almost. Because it was out here. Same area.
Nah, because over there, boy, we talking about Tranquility Lakes, or you talking Business Center Drive?
Tranquility was 1,000. But
Okay.
even right now, they probably 18, 17.
Yeah. They probably 18,
Easy.
19.
Easy.
Business Center? Boy,
Yeah, business like what you said.
everything 2 racks.
Business is like about you.
They building that bad boy up over there. They building that bad boy up.
Studio 2,000.
For sure.
Take it or leave it. We got 10 applications waiting.
Straight up.
Trying to get in this house ASAP,
Yeah,
but I
man.
hit it. Market might crash. I might get to get something.
That's what
I'm telling you, man.
I might want to hold on a little bit.
For sure.
Bro, I'm
It's
really
so
looking
good
at this shit. I seen a TikTok, bro, like a parents, like they kids is like of age and trying to get out the house and, step out on their own. Man, one woman was like, shit, she just got a promotion at her job, making $28 an hour. So it was like 60 bands, right? A little bit over 60 bands. She's struggling. You know, I'm talking like she's like, bro, I'm on my knees struggling, but my son want to get out the house. So we start looking for him apartments. She say, when I went look for apartments back in my day,
Exactly.
they were $400-500.
Right.
I could go out and live. You know what I mean? She say they ain't found nothing under $1,500.
Sound about
Nothing. She say, how do they expect an 18-year-old to pay $1,500 a month and live? That's just a fact. Because apartments really are supposed to be for the youth.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that's supposed to be for.
You're not supposed to be living 20 years in the apartment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be for young folks transitioning out their parents' crib, getting their shit together, you know what I'm saying, renting a house or buying a house. Now is hey, why? You need your shit together before you step off that porch, boy. Or you gonna be homeless.
It's real rap, bro. But yeah, Owen touched on something, man. I seen a conversation going crazy on Twitter about that outgrowing marriage. It was a woman on there saying the same thing. She was like, I filed a divorce from my man because I done elevated in my career and he's kind of staying stagnant and not really showing the urge to like make more money or to get promotions and things of that nature. So she feels like she's outgrown him. Now, of course, that divided the timeline. You got men saying, oh, see, this what we talking about. Women don't love unconditionally. Like, man got to be doing this, for her to love him and for her to stay. And then you got the women saying, well, nah, if he ain't trying to elevate, then, I mean, what's she supposed to stay there and just drag him up? Like, how this work? So I want to get y'all take on, do y'all believe in outgrowing somebody in a marriage?
No.
Nope.
I don't believe in outgrowing my partner, bro. I married you for a reason. I didn't marry you, you understand me, for money type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the life is good, but my hustle don't love me back. You understand me? Whatever you do for a living, that degree don't love you back. That job don't love you back. You understand me? None of that shit love you back. So in that, I'm like, I'm not marrying you because how hard that you can hustle or go get some money. I'm not marrying you for that. I'm marrying you to, you understand me, potentially be by my bedside when I'm about to be out this bitch, and vice versa for you.
Right.
You understand me? So I'm willing, I'm committed to deal with everything that's coming with you over the years and you growing and all that type of stuff. But we lost that essence. We lost that. Ain't nobody willing to grow with nobody no more. Everybody want finished product. You understand me? And now we in the age of empowered women getting their bread, getting their shit together. Now that they can empower themselves, it makes them selfish. You get what I'm saying? They start out earning their husband. Most of these stories be their husband. They start drastically out earning their husband, and instead of bringing it back to the table, like, hey, I got to play. Shit, they take everything that they built off the table. Shit, this table ain't worthy of my name. This wood ass table, she get the kicking on that bitch, and she trying to build a titanium or steel table over here. You understand me? And you not worthy to sit over there, and that's how they do us. But men don't get that luxury. Can you imagine if a man was like, shit, he married his wife, they both making 50. He get a promotion, goddamn me, he making 150. And he like, shit, I need a divorce right now. She ain't worthy. Her hustle ain't together. I have outgrown her. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be flaming him.
Yeah. But the wild part is we didn't see examples of that, like athletes and actors and celebrities. When they high school, they young, they dating one chick, they get on, leave her, date another chick, and they get roasted every single time. And those men say, yeah, well, I outgrew her. You know what I'm saying? And they get killed for it. So you're right.
Yeah. But I'm with what you just said, that Charleston White thing that I showed you, that's what he was talking to.
Right.
What talking about? He was like, look, because old boy asked him a question on why do the black athletes leave black women to go with white women? Right. You know what I'm saying? Or other races of women. And Charleston White was like, well, shit, he say, just look at it. They leave because you getting all this money now. You get what I'm saying? And this black woman, she want to hound you about your dick all day. She don't see nothing else but your dick. Who you cheating with? Who you cheating with? Who you cheating with? Who you cheating with? You understand me? He say, but they'll go with these other races of women. They worried about growing the business, getting foundations and all these type of things. He say, now you do have black women that do what they got to do as far as the LeBron James wife. Right. Goddamn, he was naming other women, but he say majority of them, they be with a hood rat chick. You understand me? They stay with her all the way up to the draft or all the way up till they get famous in college. And then when he make them transition to getting this notoriety and this money, she worried about his dick all day. She worried about who he fucking. She not worried about his legacy and growing nothing. So he leave her and go get with somebody that's worried about that. You understand me? And we all know what that type of money attract. He just not gonna be around no regular, let me say regular women. You know what I'm saying? That got the mind of, man, I just need you to be a husband. Fuck what you do for a living. He not gonna be around that. That's not gonna be in his sight. Yeah. You understand me? So in his sight is what's there. It's gonna be them white women. It's gonna be them, you know what I'm saying, other races of women. And that's how they be marrying these men. That's how they marry these black men and get them for their wealth and all that type of stuff there. That's how they do it. They show they submissive. You know what I'm saying? Try to be a part of the business in some type of way. That way they get some leverage. You know what I'm saying? He say, but the black woman, they worried about his dick. And from what we see on TV, it's a prime example. Love and hip hops and all these shits that go on. I can't refute what he said. Because all of them be worried about their man dick. You talk to this person, you talk to this, and I don't see none of them saying, let's make a play.
Yeah, but see, I think also that kind of stems from them not having the knowledge. Like a lot of them women of other races, a lot of times, especially in those circles, they come from money. You know what I'm saying? Even the parents raise those women to go find a rich man. So they study these men. Like they know what their interests are. They know what what they want to build, and they study it so much to where they become interested in it. But a lot of us, and especially with our black women, they come from the same circumstances we do. So she don't even know how to set up a play. A lot of times we the first one, especially if you from the hood, you done went to the league, or you from the hood, you done, got a 6-figure job or something at a tech company or something. Like you the first one in your family with money, the first one, and you a lot of times bumping your head as you learn. So she can't really add nothing to that from a money perspective because she don't have the knowledge to compared to, the other chicks who daddy might be a trust fund manager or he this, he that, he come from bread. So she used to it. So she know how to, she gonna set you up and put you on plays and then, you need to get in here, you need to do this, you need to do that. But that's because she has that knowledge, but a lot of our women don't.
He said it just like that. Exactly how you explained it, that's how he said it too.
Yeah, for sure.
What's crazy to me too is, man, people gotta realize that you got these young athletes they just drop millions of dollars in their hands, in their account at one time. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Right.
Like, this, I'm not giving no type of excuse by any means. However,
just give them perspective.
You got millions of dollars in your account. You are, let's say, a superstar or up-and-coming superstar. Your face is everywhere. You in the magazines. You in the commercials. You in all this stuff. There are going to be women after you 24/7. I can't imagine because women used to be after me all the time, so I can't imagine the whole after.
This trash ass.
I just had to throw that in real quick. But I can only imagine. You like your face is known everywhere. You can buy anything you want at any time that you want, and you expect a man of that caliber to exercise Discipline.
At that young of age, with that much power.
I can't imagine. I wouldn't want to be married. And that, because then now I'm more like, why you want to be around me? Like, I'm really questioning things now because you're already going to have family in your pockets. You're going to have, everybody because you're famous. And what you going to want to do? You're going to want to help out here. You're going to help out there. And there's going to be somebody that come along, stroke your ego, but really playing you because that's a lot of them do.
They know how to finesse.
Just playing it too well.
Bro, these women, man, I done had conversations with a lot of these women that be in these NBA and NFL circles. And they say, I could tell how much a man make by the watch he wearing. Mm-hmm. I could tell how much a man make by how he orders his drinks at the bar. Like so they got it. And especially if you knew with the money, you green as hell. Let's just call it what it is. You thinking this girl like me for me. This motherfucker been hustling your ass for 2 weeks before she even met you. She done seen you at the spot.
Knew what caviar was.
Exactly.
Well, she done went her last 3 dates. She had caviar.
That's just real. So I mean, what bro saying, is 1,000% true, man. But I feel like, that's why you gotta commend somebody like a LeBron. You gotta commend somebody like, who came from nothing, and they woman came from nothing. And as I'm figuring it out, I'm giving you the game. I'm teaching you the game, baby. We gonna learn this together. That's what real love look like. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't believe in the outgrowing thing from a married couple. Now, if we dating,
that's different.
Something different. You understand me? But when we married, we done stood in front of God and made these vows, right? And that's why, going back to what we just talked about, people don't take them vows serious enough.
That would be my next point.
Because again, like, it's my job to put you on that game if I'm the leader. I can't just get here and just get frustrated. You ain't trying to elevate. You ain't you don't know nothing. Man, I'm out, man. I'm about to go get me somebody that knows something. No, it's on you to put them on game. But I just think it's funny, quoting women, right? How when a man elevates, it's expected and ingrained in him to elevate his family with the elevation.
It's we.
If he get a pay raise at the job, in his mind automatically he's thinking, bam, I can buy my girl that new car she wanted. Or bam, I can get us in a bigger house so my kids got room in the backyard to run around and play.
Better neighborhood, better school. Yeah,
we good. Private school, you see what I'm saying? But when a woman get an increase in pay,
that Dave Chappelle.
Shit get real stingy. You know what I'm saying? Around
holding that money.
Shit get real stingy around there. You see what I'm saying?
She had nightmares that you taking so much.
And then when she elevate and the money, she start comparing, and she basically loses respect for you the more money that she gains, instead of having that same team mindset that a man has. I just think that that's extremely interesting. And then you got women online who are backing it, who are supporting that. But again, let a man elevate to the league, or let a man be with a woman, since he was broke, and then he take over the trust fund somewhere and he worked for $100 million, and he say, you know what? I respect what you did when I was broke, but you don't fit in these rooms that I'm in now, baby. And I done outgrew you. I need me somebody, you understand me, that's familiar, that's a regular in these circles, that know how to navigate these spaces, and your ass just don't fit the bill. So I'm gonna leave you right here. You understand me? Good luck. Sayonara.
Hey, he ain't even got to get that high. He can become district manager.
I was about to say that.
Right.
Shit, 120.
Hey, what if he start doing that? Hey, baby, look, hey.
I'm sorry, but you're little 60. I'm sorry. You're little 60.
Or looks.
Yeah.
Because let's call it what it is here, right? We are attracted to different things about each other, right? It's a reason that woman started making that money and she started looking at him differently. Why? It's because men are expected to provide money. That's the number one thing that most women are attracted to. Financial security, that's a fact, right? So let's flip it around to what we attracted to, the number one thing. I done got my $300,000 job now. When I was dating you, I was making 40. And you look like a motherfucker who dated a nigga making 40. But now that I'm making 300,
That's cold.
That little fupa you got, all that little bad bill, your ass not being able to dress that little lace front to where we can see the little net in that motherfucker.
I need one in the gym 7 days a week.
So you saying he embarrassed when he elevate? Because you know when they elevate them type of shit, he in a new crowd of people that they all got eye candy on their wrist.
Right.
As soon as you walk in the building, they looking at him like,
damn, that's it.
They had them side conversations. Nah, he knew. Shit. He knew
So
it.
again,
He gonna know what it is after this.
That's all I'm saying. So again, I just find it funny how when you elevate in that area, you can look down on it, but let a man elevate money and say, you know what, I'm about to give me a badder chick because I'm making $300,000 now. He will get crucified for that.
Hey, as soon as he get the job, he call his gal, hey, pack your shit. We not going nowhere. You are.
It's over.
It's over.
I got new options available to me now. You don't fit the bill. That's just real, bro. So again, that's why I don't believe in that.
Nigga say holler at me
bro.
when your back is twice as small.
When you
That's cold.
Unbig your back.
That's cold, man. That's cold.
he would get killed for that.
Yeah, man. People don't take it serious, man. I don't know if everybody got the same. Maybe people got different vows. That's what it is. Maybe it's what it is. Because I don't know about my vows were through sickness, through health, for better, for worse.
Yes.
For richer or for poor.
It's a fact.
Till death. If one of us ain't dying, I ain't going nowhere.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But everybody don't honor that to the code. They don't. It's cool until that's what it's like. Until.
Yep.
Like you
And
got
on
the
her
access.
side, it's when I elevate, nigga, and you ain't elevated enough,
Right.
I'm out.
That's facts. And it's
out.
wild because a lot of times, that man may be doing what he passionate about. They got dudes who work with the youth in the community for a living. They got dudes who work on cars for a living. He just love cars. They got dudes who do a lot of different things that may not be bringing him six figures, but he's happy. And he's able to take care of his family. He's able to take care of his crib or take care of himself in a comfortable way. And you have women that will villainize men for not wanting to make more money or not wanting to chase that corporate elevation and things of that nature. And that's crazy to me.
I remember seeing that video on one of our pods back about that girl leaving her husband, saying that was her soulmate because she wanted money. Y'all remember that?
Right.
Mm-hmm. She said, yeah, that was my soulmate. But I just wanted to live a lavish lifestyle.
Yep.
He couldn't provide that for me.
Bro, that was one. I don't know. It was on YouTube, I want to say. It was on one of them dating shows. I forgot. Anyway, the girl said they had she was married or had a boyfriend, something like that, but she was in a relationship. They had a couple kids. Mm-hmm. The dude was sick. Deathly sick.
Mm. Oh, and she divorced him?
No. She didn't divorce. She was on a dating show trying to find her next man.
Yeah. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that.
It was on Netflix, right?
No, it was on YouTube.
It was a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It was like what is them? Like it was almost like a speeding type of date.
Yeah, it was one of them. I said,
like they setting her up with somebody
way.
to see if she like him.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I said, ain't no way. This can't be real, dog.
That's how I go, bro. Like it's like marriage is conditional these days. That's just real. But again, prayer star poison involved, man. But we gonna stay on it. We gotta address this clip before we get to advice column. Mm-hmm. Steve Harvey has some things to say. No, I lied. Tyler Perry. Yeah. Tyler Perry. I say, damn, nigga, Steve again? No.
What he said now?
What he said now? Wow. That would have been news to the world.
Right. No, Tyler Perry was on the platform. He was speaking about meeting people at their worth. I'm going to play the clip, man. And, again, he caught a lot of backlash for this. But I'm going to play the clip and see if y'all disagree what he had to say.
In the King's Landing room at the table, you said, it just hit you. You probably was on the gummy there too. You was like, meet me at my worth. And we were all like, wow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And anybody who can't do that doesn't mean they're not worthy of you. That means that they need to either attempt, try, learn, find out enough about you to be able to figure out what that is.
Yes.
And that's not money, because
Yep.
Because you listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man, and is good to you, and honors the house, and honors his wife, and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm gonna cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in, because that means, no, I need somebody to, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have, well, go on, keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you, hope it happens. Go on, keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Thoughts?
That's what love's supposed to be right there. That's what love's supposed to be, man. I remember a while back, man, we were saying, bro, like, one of us gonna be the breadwinner, one of us, and the other one gonna take care of the crib. We both can't be ferocious, baby. We not gonna work. You understand me? I.e., Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. They both ferocious. Somebody would have had to take the back seat and sit down and say, look, I'm gonna be here for the family. Go be all you can be. They was not willing to do that. So we can co-parent well, which is cool. I'm not saying that's not cool, but that's what it be most of the time. And women that understand that when they do go get their bread, look, man, when you start making 100, most people not gonna make that. So I can only imagine when you in the millions and 100 millions of dollars, bro. But when you start making 100, the odds of you meeting somebody on that type of level is slim to none. You understand me? Because you can take care of yourself. You can provide for somebody else. You can take care of family, all that type of shit. All you need now is unconditional love.
Right.
That's the only thing you missing. You understand me? And the more you fight with that, the more you're going to destroy yourself, and you're going to do things out of malice and out of you know what I'm saying, not regret, but out of fear of not having that around and trying to shield yourself.
Scarcity mindset.
You know what I'm saying? So if you a woman, and men too, man, if you a childish man, in my opinion, because you know how we all bred, we bred to go get the bread, bring it back to the family. You understand me? But they do have men out there that ain't like that. So for all y'all men and women, you understand, that don't understand that, bro, like, hey, please understand, bro, like, you start making some money, for some real money. You know what I'm saying? 6 figures and above. Not even 90 these days. You start making 90 and above, bro. You got to realize, bro, you looking for love. I'm looking for somebody that can love me, man. You understand me? Love the way I want to be loved and all that type of shit. Even if I got to coerce some bread to get them some bread, if your love language gifts and shit, even if I got to give them some bread so they can get me the gift and all, I don't care what I got to do, as long as the love is there.
Right.
You understand me? But a lot of y'all don't get past of what that society pressure telling you what could be. And when you and if you actually start doing your homework, you will understand 90% of that field that's talking to you ain't married no way. They lonely too. You understand me? And the ones that wake up to that, they don't give a fuck about none of that. Hell, most of them that wake up to that, they not even on social media like that for real. They ain't on none of that. They got the page. They ain't posting like 2 months. They post on every so often, and then when they do post, it's them and they partner, or some food that they like. You understand me? So once you get to that level of thinking and consciousness of, hey, I don't need nothing but love, you're gonna be straight. But if you never reach there, bro, like, you're gonna have a hard time, man. I know a lot of people have a hard time with getting love when they start getting that money. when they start getting their money, because now they want somebody to match them as far as the money and shit, because society's saying, oh, now you need somebody to make that. Baby, odds is you're not going to meet somebody making that. Somebody that likes you back. You know what I'm saying? Me, or somebody that ain't married. You understand me? Or somebody that really ain't on the time that you want to be on. You may want to be married. They might have just got out of marriage, or they on some shit. Hey, shit, I'm 33. I'll get married when I'm 50 if you can wait. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we facing, man. I just hope we all get it together and understand, like, once you get a certain amount of money, bro, you really chasing love at that point, because your soul not going to be complete until you have it. And if you don't get it quick enough, you will turn into a miserable person. Hell, and you might be miserable enough to lose that bag that you on top of, because that can drive you there.
It's facts, man. Oh, Tyler Perry says, man, the money ain't everything. It's not. You can find somebody who can fit you like a puzzle piece. They may not make as much as you make, but they may be able to provide other things. You need to take that and run for the hills. Do you agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, to a certain extent. Definitely, as a man, I definitely wouldn't be dating a woman or marry a woman and all I do is pay the light bill. Now, he'll probably exaggerate a little bit. But as a man, I think you should still be able to bring more to the table. Just a little more than that. And especially if you guys are married. Now, before and y'all get married, you can have your dating preference. I mean, to me, that's more understandable. You making, let's say you in 120, you meet somebody at 40. Okay, you may not be comfortable with that. I think in a marriage, let's say y'all were both at 40, 50, whatever it is, and, time go on 10 years later, the woman ends up elevating. She's been doing good at her job. They trying to elevate her to, I don't know, CFO or something. Mm-hmm. Now she at 125, 150, whatever. I think at that point, that's a different conversation than versus when y'all were just dating. Because y'all already made that commitment, like I said, through sickness and health, rich or poor, whatever it is. So we going to make this work. What's yours is mine, what's mine is ours. And that's how it should be. However, we know with a lot of women, it's what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine.
Right.
And it should never be that way. Because there's always going to be a discrepancy if that's the case. Like, if you on your, like, especially if a man, my last $20, if I had that, I'm giving it to you. I don't need it. I'm good. I got a couple hours in my tank. I can make it. Or if I need to, you know what I'm saying, just stay at the crib that day, cool. You got your lunch for the day, you got gas, whatever, you good. But I don't know too many women do that the other way around.
Right.
They last 20, they need that. I need that.
Tucking that. I may need my eyebrows done. I don't know who I'm going to meet out here. I may need my savior.
It's just a different, it's just a difference in mindset. And it just got, especially women, y'all just have to understand the unselfishness that it takes. Sometimes you got to take that blind off. Sometimes you got to take those glasses off that y'all have, because the world is not perfect. It's not a fairy tale. It's not Disney. It's not none of that stuff. You gotta have to get out that mindset and realize that the world is real. Like it got a lot of real shit that's going on, and so a lot of times I also see women will be overly ambitious. And overly ambitious to the point where a lot of things just go in disarray because they're trying to juggle so many things. It's like they're trying to outdo their last performance, whatever they did. Like, now I got this, now I need this. I didn't got that now I need this. Like, sometimes it's not all about that. Sometimes you have to get adjusted to where you are first and then take that next step. You're trying to juggle 8 different things at one time, all while raising a kid, and you're trying to date. Like, that's a lot of stuff, and that's a lot of distraction, which takes away from what you're supposed to be doing. And that's raising your family, supporting your spouse, and, continuing that stuff. But what I see is just, it's always what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next, and never just chilling in the moment, taking it back, collecting from that, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit deep in your bag or whatever it is, just more reassurance from that situation before you start adding more. And I think with men, for the most part, like once we feel like we've reached a certain point, it's like, okay, I can chill for a little bit. Let me enjoy this because there's not no chaos. I finally got a little control of the situation. I have a routine now. Like everything just flowing the way it needs to be. But with women, it seems like they just like that uncomfortability for some reason. I just need the next high, the next chase. I need the next shiny thing. I need to, you know what I'm saying? Is that type, like squirrel, is that type of shit. But and that's what we missing. You know, men don't mind getting to a certain point and just chilling. Like, this is good for me right here. And women, y'all got to be okay with that. If that's the man that you marrying, you got to understand that on the back end, he probably take care of a bunch of other stuff. So this money part, he like, shit, the house is paid for, or the mortgage is paid, the bills paid. We ain't hurting for nothing. Why do you want me to do more? And that's what I've seen that too. It's like, why do you want me to do more when we have more than what we need? But, you know, the woman may have a little extra time. So she want to just, like I said, do all these. She want to start this, do that, start this. It's like, God damn.
Nah, bro, you know what it is.
And then come back to you like she tired and shit.
Mm-hmm. Nah, but the issue is that women are naturally hypergamous. So the worst thing that could have ever happened to women was them becoming super successful career-wise, right? Because that's just going to raise the bar even more. Women, all women, I don't give a damn what aspect of life you are, they are hypergamous, meaning they want a man that makes more money than them. That's just what it is. Like, if you ask 10 women their preference, would you rather be making more money than your man, or would you rather be with a man that makes more money? All 10 of them are going to say, I would rather my man make more money. But with the elevation career-wise, that puts that out of reach more, or that makes that harder to reach more. And that's where that pressure comes in. It's like you said, man, get to a point and be like, all right, cool. I'm good. I can pay everything comfortably. I'm cool. If I do get some promotion or whatever, cool. But I'm not chasing it hard. I'm good. But with a woman being hypergamous, as I elevate, as I make more money and you stand stagnant, I lose a bit of respect for you every time I make more money. And you just comfortable there. Mm-hmm. And that's the issue. You see what I'm saying? But going back to what Tyler Perry is saying, and it's because a lot of women are just new to making money.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. That's why I say throw us away.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of women are new to making money. But one thing about making money is that the more of it you make, the more you learn that it don't solve your problems.
None of that.
You get new problems. You get a new set. But they don't solve making all that money doesn't solve your problems, because the thing about ambition, there is no end destination for it. Mm-hmm. Because you think back to when we was younger, man, we could make $500 stretch for 2 months. Depending on, you know, I'm talking about you ain't got no bills or nothing like that. You pay all your bills, you got a couple $100s, you can make that stretch for the rest of the month. Mm-hmm. Now you got people who making triple what they was making then and still living check to check. Mm-hmm. Why is that? Right? It's because as you elevate, your taste elevates. You want new things. You want more. As I make more, I want to buy more. I want to spend more. And that right there is the issue with a lot of the situation. And that's why it takes people to get the money, and then you start buying all this shit and you get all this shit and you like, damn, I'm still not happy for real. Like, it's cool to drive around in this nice car. It's cool to have these new shoes on and this jewelry that costs whatever and these clothes and all that.
The little honks I get, a few women that walk up on a car.
It's love.
But once all that shit done.
At the end of the night, and which is when it hits you, especially if you ain't got no partner. At the end of the night, and you get home and you taking that watch off and you taking them chains off and you putting them car keys down and you laying in that bed and you like, damn, none of that shit mean nothing. Mm-hmm. I have no home base. I have no foundation. I have nothing that I belong to. I got to go out in the streets and chase it every day just to have somebody that I can even feel like has my best interest.
Generation of women is chasing. That what you just said right there.
Yep. So, you know, again, it's going to hit them eventually. And I think it does once they hit a certain level of success, and it becomes harder to find these men. And that's when they start, quote unquote, dropping their standards. No, you're not dropping your standards. You're just realizing that money comes with a lot. That success, it comes with a lot. And at the end of the day, all we want is a companion that we know has us unconditionally. They got our back. It don't matter what we make. They going to be there. They going to ride with us. They going to talk to us. They going to progress us. They going to give us that support, all of that. But when you chasing something that's super rare, you got to get comfortable being lonely. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these women have to, you know, get a lot older and lose a lot of their, you know, prime and things of that nature to realize, damn, it's deeper than this money. And at that point, they start thinking like what Tyler Perry was saying. If I could just get a man to come in and just support me. That's it. I'm good. Just support me.
He ain't even got support at that point. He just gotta love me.
Just love me.
That's it. Just
mentally, spiritually, uplift me, and then
you ain't gotta be
good.
making
I'll take
nothing close to what I'm making. Just love me, man.
I'll take it. And that's real shit.
That's why our generation is going, bro. Everybody 25 and up, bro. Like that's where our generation is going, because this shit ain't gonna get nothing but worse. It's gonna get worse before it get better. You understand? Because they progressing women at this rapid rate. Goddamn me. When y'all get to the let's say 2 decades of y'all winning, like really winning like men, then you're gonna be up in age. That's 20 years. Y'all gonna be 20 years removed from where you at right now. You're gonna be able to tell the youth of women and men coming up, hey, bro, it ain't about this money. Mm-hmm. This life for real. Yeah, I can buy that Benz. I can buy that $250,000 or that $500,000, you know what I'm saying, $750,000 home and all that type of shit there. But if nobody in that bitch to fill it with joy with you, that shit means nothing. That shit is an empty vessel when you go in that bitch. Even with you walking through the door, hell, they can have a cold ass condo. If they got nobody to share that type of shit with, bro, that unconditionally love them, bro, they just as empty as that fucking condo was before you stepped in there. You just as empty. And that's what we going through in this era. And that makes people grow bitter, because they looking at it like, well, I just can't find a man. That's how they looking at it. But they not actually looking at it from a logical standpoint. Us men, we are forced to be logical from day one. We know the moment we start making 80, 90,000, the odds of you meeting a woman that's attractive, that like you back, that ain't a finesse, all these type of things, bro, that you can build with, slim to none.
Facts.
Slim to none. You're going to have a better chance. Men know we'll have a better chance getting a goddamn girl that work at Walmart or KFC some goddamn well, that just know how to love a man, rather than find a woman that make the same amount of money as me.
And he'll gladly take that.
Gladly.
And again, which is why I tell women, I don't want y'all to hear this conversation and leave saying, oh, it's a problem with me going to get my money. It's a problem with me elevating. Mm-hmm. No, what I'm saying is, a lot of times when you chasing things in your head, you be thinking, if I could just get to this point, then I'm going to start focusing on relationships. So I'm going to try to find somebody when I get to this point. But life don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot that it takes out of you to get to that point. Well, by the time you get to that point, you're looking at life different, especially being with somebody in a long-term relationship. If you have no experience in that, you done been career-oriented, chasing things all your life, and you expect to hit 36, 37, hit your career goal and say, you know what, I'm going to flip the switch and be a domesticated woman with a man and be there for him and be everything this man need me to be. How the hell do you know what that man needs you to be? You have zero experience in that area. And a lot of them be thinking I could just flip that switch and be that. I'm not saying don't chase your career. I'm saying you need to find a way to do both, because men do both. You know what I'm saying? Which is what's be crazy when I be hearing a lot of women talk about these things. They be talking like, you know, they got to give up so much in terms of chasing their career, you know, because again, at one of these shows, we had a chick come up and ask a question. She was saying, you know, I'm a, you know, young 21-year-old independent woman that's, you know, well off in my career, and I just find it that oftentimes, you know, men are intimidated and things of that nature, and I just want to know, you know, like damn, do I really got to give up everything and blah 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 just to be in a relationship? And I'm listening to it, and the more I hear it, the more frustrated I get. And the reason being is because women say that like, man, I got to give up everything to be in this relationship. Like, men don't have to sacrifice the same thing as well. Even when we out here chasing this money and we chasing this career, we still make time for y'all. Because if you think that your man is earning the amount of money that he could really be making single, and compared to him being in a relationship with you, if you think that those earning amounts are the same, you are sadly mistaken. Mm-hmm. That man's got to sacrifice so much to be in that relationship with you, when if he wasn't with you, he could just be running, getting his bag, flying here, going here, doing this, doing that. I can be so ferocious with no one on my neck, with no counsel on me, none of that type of shit, bro. Right. I can be super ferocious. Not saying I'm going to be at the top of my strength that I could be. Mm-hmm.
That's not saying that. That's just saying every opportunity that hits the table, I can pursue it.
Immediately.
I ain't got to ask nobody or nothing.
That's all that the men understand that.
Right.
That's why we on when we growing through this shit, we trying to find our partner while we're growing through this shit.
And balance it.
And balance it out.
So again, my whole issue is that if men understand that, and if men can make those necessary sacrifices and adapt to the situation on the fly, why can't y'all? We not saying don't chase your career. We not saying don't be successful. What we saying is you need to learn how to balance the same way we have to. When we outside, we can't be the same person when we walk in that house that we was outside. We wolves outside. We out there chasing it, getting it out. We cutting throats to get what need to be done to take care of this household. That's who we are outside. But when we walk in that house, adaptations have to be made. I can't come in the house and talk to you and move like I move when I'm outside. Right? So if we can adapt, why can't y'all? Or why is it that y'all feel like y'all got to give up everything or so much just to adapt to be in a relationship when we do it every single day? So, I don't know, man. Dope topic. We're going to go on and get in that advice column. All right, man. This from my dog Jim, man. Patreon.
Welcome to the smooth.
All right, Jim had wrote in a while back, man. He was talking, I don't know if y'all remember, but he said that, he met his girl, they ended up getting married, but he was wilding during the marriage, stuff of that nature. She ended up leaving. Now he trying to get her back. He trying to prove to her that he a changed man and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So he done wrote in with an update.
Oh, my dog got back. Yeah.
He's saying, what's going on, fellas? I appreciate y'all on the game y'all gave me. Let me give y'all some more context on the situation. I didn't get caught messing around the first time around. I stopped creeping around on my own. I got my act together and was loyal for a few years. This situation right now is the first time I've been caught up. But hell no, that man has never met my kids. And as far as I know from her, he's never been around or met her friends. They know his name and of him, though, but they rooting for us to work it out and get back together. We still kicking it and doing couple type shit, date nights, movies, weekends together, FaceTime during breaks at work, family activities. I be hitting here and there and still. And when I do, she claims it's still mine and always will be. She said that he's not her man and that he never could be, but that don't make sense. We've been doing couples therapy for a little bit now. It's still the same for now. Ups and downs and ups and downs. She don't know what she's doing, is what she says to the therapist. I'm in the process of trying to stay at my brother's spot for a little bit so we can figure it out what we want here. But she insists that I could stay in the crib and just sleep in the kids' room on the couch. He say, I'm not having that. That's not real space. And that just gives her the freedom to get up and go whenever she feel like it. Do y'all still feel the same way about my situation, or should I just call it quits in terms of trying to get her back? So basically, again, they was together.
I remember
He violated. She caught him. And then, she's like, look, it's over with. I'm about to go do my thing. You do your thing. Wish you the best, blah, blah, blah. He want his girl back. He done made real life changes.
He getting her back.
And he working his move. He trying to get back in. You know what I'm saying? But again, she's giving him some, energy back in return. But whenever he try to go too far, she put the wait a minute, not that far. You know what I'm saying? So he a little confused. He's saying, should he continue to pursue it? He got kids with her. Or should he just let it go and then accept the fact that, hey, I violated, I got caught, she done moved on.
And I remember him saying she was a good woman.
Right. Yeah.
I'm saying that.
He said she poured everything in her into the relationship before he violated. So should he give it up or should he keep trying to get her back?
No, because I remember last time it wasn't none of this. Now with the update, you done made some progressions. You crawling, baby. You understand me? At first, you ain't had nothing. You wasn't even crawling. She had to pick your ass up off the ground. Now you crawling, baby. You understand me? You taking little baby steps, then you falling. You understand me? Hey, keep doing what you doing. Don't press too much of nothing. You understand me? Hey, and I think that was a slick move that you did going live with your brother. You understand me? Now I'm gonna tell you right now, don't make it too long.
All right.
Don't make it too long. You've been over there 2 weeks. I stay over there another week. Hit? Because you say you was hitting. You say you was hitting.
How long has it been? I need to pause. I need to know how long. Pause again.
Niggas trying. Look at the trauma in the black community.
God, dog. What was the length?
What was the girth of the time period? That's nuts. All right, I'm gonna read his initial question again, just to give some context.
What date was that on? Did it say the date?
What you mean when he wrote in?
Yeah.
In June at first.
In June.
And then he just wrote in again to
So it's been a few months. All right. Yeah. So that's okay.
Oh, okay, that's what you was asking.
And then
Yeah.
But he didn't say how long he'd been in his brother's
crib. It's been 3 months. He said 2 weeks. He's been at his brother's crib 2 weeks. That's what he said. He been sleeping at his brother's crib for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. I just heard you've been sleeping now.
But all right, hold on. Let me just read the first one. So, I mean, it's kind of long, but I'm gonna read it just to get some context. He said, I met this girl when I was 19 or 20 years old. We worked together. She a year younger than I am. We were cool. I thought she was cute, but I never thought nothing much of it because she had a boyfriend at the time. We worked together for a year or two before she randomly started calling me at 1 or 2 in the morning every weekend while partying, trying to kick it, but I never got up with her. I always brushed her off, like hit me when you're not at a party or drunk or whatever.
Right.
We finally kicked it one time and we became inseparable. After messing around and talking for a few months, she officially became my girl when I was 21. She stopped partying, and we've been together ever since. We fell in love unexpectedly, and it was amazing. I proposed when I was 29, and she said yes. I'm 34 now. Here's the problem. I wasn't the most faithful person throughout those 13 years. I cheated and did my dirt and was moving sloppy. It wasn't for the entirety of the relationship, maybe a year, a few years in, then I stopped. Then again, a couple years later, I got caught up 3 years ago, and it's been a whirlwind of ups and downs ever since. He say, I broke this girl. She loved me with everything she had. She poured everything she had into me and praised me and did all the things that you could ever ask of your woman. She cooked. She stayed home with our 3 kids, and we were still having good sex a few times a week. I destroyed her world. Cheated while we were engaged, and she was pregnant with our 3rd child. Woo! She was devastated. But for the last 3 years, we've been off and on and trying to make it work. I've been trying to prove myself ever since. Show her that the person she fell for and thought she would spend the rest of her life with wasn't a lie. It didn't take till shit hit the fan that my eyes opened and I saw the fuck shit I was doing and how much I could hurt her. She wants her space now. 3 years later, when I thought we were doing better. I'm struggling to give her this because we live together and I just want to be with her. I love her and I wish it hadn't taken to my big ass age to see what I had in front of me. I was blessed with a good one at 21 years old and I couldn't get my shit together till it was too late. She only wants to be friends, that co-parent. And while she figures herself out, but I know she's been talking to this dude off and on for these last 2 years. I found out that she messed around with him earlier this year. He said, I'm messed up about it, but I'm not going to trip. Too crazy, especially after all the stuff I did. I love this woman. And everything I'm doing and all the growth I've done in the last 3 years has been dedicated to her and our family. I know what I want, and that's my family back. And love her like the queen that she is. He's asking us, how do I give her the space that she's looking for?
I remember now. And I said, you ain't getting her back. Right. I remember I said it's over.
But it's not over.
It's over.
It's not over.
She want to be friends.
No, she said he can move back in. That's what she said. She said he move back in.
And be at her discretion. Your friends, it's over. You will not have your full family back.
Damn.
You can parent your kids, but y'all being an item again, it ain't happening. It's over.
Nah, bro, I don't believe it, bro.
He said on the first one, she said she wanted to be friends and co-parent.
I understand what she said.
That's 13 years.
But we are here now.
13 years.
I understand that, but we are here now.
She leading them on. She give him a little lollipop here, a lollipop there.
I violated. I didn't catch this last time. I violated 3 years ago. She caught him, and they've been off and on ever since. So she's still there in a way.
How long is it going to take you to get back on?
Listen.
How long is it going to take you to get back on?
You're not listening to me. Now, with the update, she said out her mouth, hey, you can come back to the crib and live in the room. We know what that's code for.
What is code? You can beat.
She's trying to ease me in.
You can beat.
So she don't look stupid.
You understand me?
Right?
That's all.
But she want me close to her, and then a week and a half, it's gonna be back how it was back in the day.
I'm telling you, bro.
I feel, man.
They've been off and on.
They gonna get your dreams crushed.
She also know he been putting that work in. Like he really showing that, you understand me? That's why he started hitting again.
He violated.
That's why he started hitting again.
But you're not looking at it from the right lens.
Yeah, you tripping.
You got to look at it like Okay, for one, she asked me to come back into the house.
And they still married.
That's one
They
thing.
ain't get no divorce.
And we still married.
They still married.
But she asked me, so I got leverage in this situation in terms of getting her back. So even if she trying to still do what she do or whatever the case may be, I can now control the situation because I can do what I want to do. She clearly still wants me. She clearly still likes me. Or she would have cut me off and moved around. But now I got the leverage to manipulate the situation.
He ain't got to be toxic with the leverage.
You understand me? That's just real.
He don't have to be.
He's honoring what we agreed to do. Co-parent, be cool, this, that, and the third. I do want you back, but if you're going on dates, I'm going on dates too. And then, and in my opinion, I feel like eventually she gonna see that he moving according to the rules that she said, and that shit gonna get uncomfortable for her, and then she gonna be the one to say, you know what, nah, we gonna be together, that's it, that's all.
Because all my nigga want is his woman back, man.
That's it.
You know what he got?
That's all he want.
And he didn't work himself up to the pace.
Do you?
Hey, so in my opinion, hey, fuck all that and stay over there another week. Hey, tomorrow you need to be high on that. Well, when you hit this, you need to be like, look, I'm
need to be playing some 70s and 80s R&B. You need to have that baby, please.
Yeah.
You need to be begging her.
Yeah.
You need to play some Babyface.
Straight up.
I'll buy your clothes.
But yeah, she ain't going nowhere, man. You got her back, man. You just gotta play it. You gotta play it in your leverage, bro.
Soon as
You gotta play it how you playing it right now. Keep playing it like that. But just make sure, you know what I'm saying, like it's all love.
Yeah, just don't
the ringer, man.
Just don't do too much, bro. That's the thing. As far as like trying to rush to get back together, the rules is set. Honor the rules, and when y'all kick it, make sure it's an amazing time. You giving her that set, make sure you giving her grade A strokes, all of that. You see what I'm saying? And then back up and give her the space that she's asking for. Whole time you still doing your thing because you basically got to get out of jail free card right now. I know you want to be with her, but you got to get out of jail free card right now, and you got to use that to your advantage. And eventually, she will fold.
You hope.
I don't know. I know because if she was moved on, he wouldn't be in that house. Period.
She want him there.
He would not be there.
Yeah, she want him there so she can go out. While he babysits.
No.
Stop it, Otis.
You know,
Well, he
goddamn
babysit.
well,
Okay,
bro.
Otis.
No.
We just talked about marriage, bro. Come on, man.
She leave that bed at the crib while she go out.
Yeah, we know that.
And I'm gonna leave her at the crib when I go out
Yep.
because this is my new residence because you asked me to live here. So cool.
that's the new stipulation. Yeah, we have an open relationship now.
Hey.
It been open. This shit,
been open.
we don't have a relationship. We friends. According to that's why I say the rules that she said.
We friends, but we married.
Yeah.
Friends, we married. We
Sometimes, hey, man, that's why I tell people, bro, keep your nose and keep your eyes out of other people's marriages, bro, out their business, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't got all that shit there. If they choose to share it with you, try to look at that shit from a neutral lens. You get what I'm saying? Because you really don't know the dynamics in there. You don't know how they love each other. None of that type of shit. You get what I'm saying? So try to keep a neutral lens in this shit and try to keep them together in this shit.
Toxic.
Unless it's something crazy. Yeah, and everybody know what something crazy is. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, bro, like just common problems and shit like that happening, bro, shit gonna happen over the years, man. You understand me? It's the love still there. You get what I'm saying? Me, like, do you want redemption in this shit? Can we build from here? As long as all that shit is in order, you can have something. And in my opinion, that's what he got in order. He got all that shit in order, man. He know what he missing.
We better
And
play
he
a
been
long
putting
game.
in that work. He been playing a long game for 3 years.
Play even longer.
Now he done worked himself to, hey, look, you can come stay over here. That's cold for
You got leverage.
You gonna sleep in that room for like a day or two, but then you gonna be in this room with me.
Yep, because we're going to be having family night, watching these movies, and it's going to feel like we old times again. Your head going to be on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't got to sleep in there tonight. Just come on into the room.
Yeah.
And I'm back in the door. So in my opinion, bro, just give you the advice. Yes, that's the mother of your kids. If y'all still married, y'all trying to figure it out. Figure it out. Things happen. I'm not going to tell you to walk away from a marriage again. You are gaining progress and you have leverage now. I would just say use it appropriately. Don't try to rush her into nothing. Don't try to force her into nothing. Go abide by the rules, and you're going to be where you need to be very, very, very soon.
And now you know, hey, boy.
Well, she get triggered, have a flashback.
Hey.
2 years from now.
It ain't that. He can only trigger that. So if you get this woman back in full, you know you can never return to the streets.
That's facts. That's facts.
You can never return. You got to burn your jersey. Not put the bitch up in the rafters the way you can see the bitch and glorify it. You got to burn your shit. Mm-hmm. So if you chasing this, you got to also understand what you giving up permanently.
Right.
So I will tell you that.
That's facts. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the last one of the day, man. It's from Antonio, Patreon.
Okay. He's not anonymous. Okay.
All right, let's get it. All right, my boy say, what's up, crew? It's Antonio with the 3 jobs. Oh, my boy back. He said, y'all crazy for taking these breaks. He said, your people need to part. I'm out here fighting for my life at work with no crew season in the AirPods. He say, but for real, good to see you guys enjoying life, and that's what's really important. He say, my question is this. Is it right to stay together for the kids and the American dream? He said, let me say first, this is not me. It's my wife's friend. Let's call her Keisha. And her husband. Let's call him Terry. Terry cheated in the past. Verbally disrespects her in front of people, including her family. Terry goes to work from 6 a.m. for an 8-hour shift and comes home at 2 a.m. Y'all do the math.
Hold on, what?
He leaves for an 8-hour shift. Nigga go for 20 hours.
But anyway,
He comes home at 2 a.m. Y'all do the math. Terry loves his sons, but never offers to help as far as watching them, taking care of them, etc. Terry has a drinking problem. Let's put it this way. Dude crashed 4 cars since the beginning of 2023.
Oh, my God.
But Terry pays all the bills and provides a roof and food on the table for the family. Keisha took Terry back, but throws the cheating in his face constantly. Mm-hmm. Keisha also disrespects Terry in front of people. Mm-hmm. Keisha constantly reminds him he's not a good parent and does nothing around the house. Keisha is also manipulated in her house financially. So let's just say there's a mess. But my wife doesn't understand why her sister sticks around and doesn't think their relationship is healthy and staying together for the kids and quote unquote the look of a happy family. What do you boys think? What should they do? Always love the crew. Thank you boys for answering my question and God bless. P.S. O.T. I got you on this one. LeBron is the GOAT. He said no way Jordan has the same success if he faces the people LeBron faced in the finals. And he said also, just for context, in their situation, they've been together for 10 years and they got 2 kids.
10 years, 2 kids.
yo, that's because she can't take care of herself. That's why she there. She can't take care of herself financially. She ain't got no protection for her damn self. You
I didn't see
understand?
that angle coming.
And y'all know I'm a big advocate of everybody, not just the dude and the woman. Everybody protecting themselves financially.
Yep.
She ain't got enough to take care of her own basic needs.
Nope.
So that's why she stayed there, put up with the cheating, put up with that, put up with him talking to her crazy. You understand me? And now, you understand me, he knows that goddamn she ain't going nowhere neither. Well, she know he ain't going nowhere neither, so she can talk back to him crazy in front of all these folks.
Right.
You understand me? And that's why he controlled the situation financially. Give you just enough, but I'm not going to give you over enough. You understand me? And that's a toxic situation. And they kids growing up in there. You got to realize people like that argue in front of their kids and say personal gut shots in front of their kids. So what you think them kids is learning?
Yep.
You understand me? And shit like that, you know, kids bring that type of shit to other kids. And other kids meet that with pressure. So they going to be in a lot of fights growing up. I'm here to tell you that. They're gonna be in a lot of messy ass shit growing up. Hopefully nobody get seriously hurt in this shit. But that's where they going because of the actions of their parents. You understand me? And she ain't gonna leave because she can't take care of herself. You understand me? And he ain't gonna leave her because she got the kids and I can still do what the fuck I wanna do.
Yep.
You know, I thought about love and basketball when I first heard this. That manipulation and just the talking to him crazy and all that stuff. Remember when she was complaining about him cheating and stuff? And he was like, something about, I got you in the finest Gucci.
Glitz and go. Glitz and go.
That's what that shit remind me of.
Hey, I'm telling you,
He
man.
going out drinking, nigga going 20 hours a day,
Hey,
wrecking cars.
Hey, when he said that, I know somebody that said that in front of his gal, bro.
Oh,
I ain't gonna say their name because they know me. They would, wow. But the man said, hey, because I was going out or something with y'all. You understand me? But I was only going out for a window. You know how we do. We go out for a window. He say, shit, nigga, if I know I'm going out, I get up and leave at 8. I don't come back till 2, 3 in the morning. I'm 8 in the morning, nigga. Y'all got kids.
Oh, no.
Nigga, what's open at 8?
Legs.
That's what he said.
spot is open?
I swear to God, that came out of his mouth. So when he said that
nuts.
from 6 to 2 a.m.,
Wow.
nigga, wait, you up for 20 hours?
Out.
That nigga dedicated. That take dedication.
Bro, then you wreck, then the dude wrecked 3 cars, broke 4 cars, something, whatever you
It's
wrecked.
2023.
Bro,
We are in September.
bro.
That's 9 months.
Yeah, you can't say nothing about that situation, bro. Because why? Because she can't take care of herself, and she don't want to put herself in position to take care of herself to get out that situation. You understand me? So she would stay there and study, be manipulated. You understand me? And study, talk crazy to each other, and just live their life until he is ready to leave. Because one day he is going to be ready to leave.
Because she worried about the kids right now.
She worried about stability and all that type of stuff instead of putting herself in position. He be gone 20 hours. Go to school.
Bro.
He wouldn't know. Shit. Nigga ain't showing no commitment anyway. Type of time man he got. You go
real,
to school. You understand me? Go to
That's real.
school online, get you a degree, and put yourself in position. But no, you sitting up there, you understand me, twiddling your fingers, just ready to argue. So you was with Keisha today, huh? Yeah, I was with Keisha. What? You ain't going nowhere.
Exactly. That's the
At
thing.
this point, that's the way he can answer her. You ain't going nowhere. Shut up. You understand me? Take this little Gucci.
Put your ass in Gucci and go.
Now go in there and run daddy some water and get naked. I'll be in there in 30 minutes. I'm telling you, man, that's the way that relationship is right now, man. But this shit, hey, man, you can't do nothing. Just laugh in their face, bro. Just laugh in their face, dog.
Yep.
Oh man, see, stay together, make it work for the kids, man.
Hell no. Hell no.
That shit
I ain't got nothing
crazy.
else to say.
Glitter
That's
and
sad.
gold.
That situation sad.
I gotta go watch this.
Yo.
Good go.
Straight up.
You complain about the lights on, ain't you? Right. You eating, ain't you?
Ain't you? Shit. What else do you want?
See, but that's when you let a nigga disrespect you for that long, and he know you ain't leaving for real.
Nigga empowered.
That's when he had enough.
Hey, hey, he done had enough of you aside talking, and he know you ain't leaving for real. So now I'm gonna say what I want. I keep telling y'all, if a man speak his mind for real, he don't love you for real. If he say it unfiltered like he talking to the bros, that man don't love you for real. You understand me?
That's facts, man.
He
First
came to her
off-
like he was like she was the homie. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm fucking that bitch up the street. What? You leaving? No, you ain't. Got your ass glittered in gold, and you worried about Keisha up the street. I ain't buying her no gold. The lights on, ain't it? All right, then. Shut up.
Shut up, it's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, look, man, I agree 100%. I think, and this is the thing, man, I just be hating 10 years married, 2 years kid. I be hating to tell somebody to leave their marriage. But I think if neither party is willing to get some help, it's clear that they need help. They need outside help. Whether it's therapy, whether it's mentorship, something. But if that's not being pursued and we just saying, you know what, I am what I am and you are what you are and we gonna rock out. Hell no. You do not want to stay there for the kids because, again, the kids are going to go outside and they're going to replicate that same behavior. And, like, parents be thinking in a very delusional fashion. They be thinking that we can do whatever we want to do in this house. But as long as we telling our kids and teaching our kids what they need to know, they're going to go out there and be different than what we how they going to go out there and be in healthy relationships and date people who value them and things of that nature. That's not reality. Every toxic thing y'all do in front of them kids makes it normal for them. When they get outside, people are going to gravitate to what's normal for them. So if they in that house every day and they see y'all talking crazy as hell to each other, cussing each other out, he cheating, she taking him back, just a bunch of chaos, that's exactly what they going to do when they leave the house. Why? Because that's normal. That's what love looks like. My parents was married 20 years, 30 years. Hated each other the whole 30, but they was married 30 years.
Right.
I guess that's what love looks like.
Hell
so when
no.
I'm outside, this is what I'm pursuing
Nope.
because it's comfortable. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, it is about the kids. It ain't about y'all no more when y'all have kids. And that's what a lot of people can't wrap their head around. They move selfish. But you need to be setting the example that these kids is going to follow because if you don't, You gonna regret it later when they leave that house and they in that abusive ass relationship, or they leave that house and you got 2 or 3 different baby mamas, or the woman got 2 or 3 different baby daddies, just getting finessed back and forth, and just a bunch of toxic ass relationships. You like, damn, I gave you the game. Why you out here moving like this? Because they seen y'all toxic ass for most of their life. So to answer the question, hell no, you don't stay together just for the kids. If y'all not actively working toward fixing things, y'all need to get the fuck away from each other.
That's a fact.
That's my opinion. But that's gonna wrap us up, man. We appreciate everybody for pulling up on us, man. Crusader Nation in the building, man. The Patreon is in the building. You understand me? The winner of the giveaway will be announced. From what I'm being told, they didn't already receive their bread already, but we gonna make a formal announcement just to give them some shine. Cause that be the thing about this situation. Some people don't be wanting all their business out there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't getting a little check. Get their business out there, then people get to asking for money. You know what I'm saying? So
Greedy ass.
right. So, again, we gonna reach out to them and make sure it's cool for us to, post them and things of that nature, man. But it's just gonna be announced real soon. For everybody asking, like, have y'all picked the winner yet? Yes, the winner has been chosen. They done received their money. You see what I'm saying?
So if you ain't received no money,
you lost.
You lost.
You wasn't working.
Matter of fact, if you ain't received no money you was playing, send me some money.
Right. Straight up. But yeah, man, salute to the winner, man. Salute to Beatbox again for making this thing possible. And we got a brand new one coming this coming month. So if you didn't get to win in a month or last month or the month before, you got a chance to win this time. The details will be announced soon. Matter of fact, we got a meeting with Beatbox this week, sometimes a couple of days. And we going to iron out the specifications, Wednesday, the specifications of the next giveaway. So make sure y'all tap in. And we appreciate y'all. Am I missing something? Y'all boys got anything?
Nah, we Gucci.
yeah, I ain't got nothing else.
All right, sound good, man. Well, then on that note, man, we going to go ahead on and get up out of here. We can't leave this pod without playing that new Drake and that new SZA called Slime You Out, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us, bro. We are gone.
She was just there for the season.